I started to say, hey. But then I said, no, that's like Rerun says on What's Happening Now?
That was Dwayne.
Oh, yeah. Dwayne used to say, hey. Rerun used to say it sometimes, too. Anyway, we are talking about commitment.
After Dwayne said it.
Yeah, after Dwayne said it. Yeah, after Dwayne said it. So, we talking about commitment. We just talked about workplace commitment and business commitment. But now I want to talk a little bit about my favorite topic, relationship commitment. Like, I'm fascinated by this relationship thing now. Like, fascinated. Like, when you single and you start dating, if you have a brain and it's moving and it's thinking, and you really start to pay attention to what's happening out there, it's just absolutely, it's just fascinating. And I think that people don't have good relationships because they're not committed to having good relationships. They're just not. They just want to jump in, jump out. Jump in, jump out. Jump in, jump out. It don't work like that. If you got something good, it's because you worked on it.
Yeah.
It's because you put in time.
Most definitely.
It's because you understood that the person might piss you off, but that don't mean you pack up your bags. I made a joke the last show we did that I used to be that chick. As soon as you said something like, well, I just can't be with you if you gonna, and I knew that I wasn't gonna stop doing that. Holla! I was out. I was done. I'm done. Those were my favorite 2 words. I'm done. Not so much like that anymore. Well, kind of, but no, not really. I'm not so much like that anymore.
I don't think you're like that.
I'm not like that.
Tell.
If I met somebody that I felt like I wanted to dedicate some time to getting to know, then I would do that. Went on a date this past weekend at the club.
Oh, okay. All right.
At the golf course that I hang out at, the Grove. I shouldn't have said that. And I had met him for the first time. We had been talking on the phone for 2.5 months. And something always happened and we never met up.
Oh, wow.
African bro from Ghana. His name's Kofi. That's not really what most people call him, so I can say that because y'all won't know who I'm talking about if you know him. And we met. We had a good time. And he was talking about his previous relationship.
Okay.
A long time he was talking about it.
Oh.
The whole time we were there. But anyway, so it taught me a lot about a lot about him. First he said, I cannot talk about it because it caused me pain. Right?
That's
so I was like, okay, well, look, this is me. Well, you don't have to. You don't have to.
Please don't.
Okay, I will not. 2 seconds later.
But let me tell you.
He said, she didn't want to cook me food. I would come home late and she didn't want to cook for me. He said, what kind of woman does that? What kind of woman does that? I'm like, I don't know. And I'm thinking, I don't hear this shit. So he keeps going. No, I started fidgeting, right? I started fidgeting. I was like, So I kept saying, okay, but it's okay because it's over now. It's over now, right? It's over now. It's over, right? That didn't do nothing. He kept talking about it. So he cooks, he cleans, he scrubs the floor, he washes dishes, he mows the lawn, he does him do everything. Well, I said, so what does she do? What's her commitment level to this situation? And he pays the mortgage. Well, paid. I ain't real sure what's going on now.
Yeah.
She said she didn't like to spend her time doing all of that. So this is what I asked. Why in the hell would you, and I said that.
Yeah.
Why in the hell would you spend 6 years with somebody who was contributing absolutely next to nothing except for some to the relationship? Why would you do that?
Are we sure she was doing that?
Like, I'm guessing. I hope so. I mean, if she wasn't giving up that, then what the hell was she doing? And so I said, why would you spend that much time with somebody? And he said, I was committed to this woman.
You should have been committed. That's the problem.
He said, I was committed.
But so she didn't exhibit these, I'm not going to do
That's
shit
what I said.
until they got married?
They weren't even married. This was his girlfriend.
Oh, no.
And what? This was his girlfriend. Sorry, dude. I'm sorry. I got to tell it. Don't tell me nothing because I'm telling it on here. So tell y'all all, if you don't want your story on here, don't tell Lola or Melanie because we're going to tell it. So I said, right.
understand that. This is your girlfriend, not even your wife. So, okay, that's the first problem. But no, that's the second problem. The first problem is that you committed yourself to somebody who didn't
commit themselves to you.
And I mean, so was she cooking for the first couple of months?
No.
Was she doing,
No.
No. So she never did this.
This is what I said to him.
You were hoping to change her.
That's what I said. I said, you must have thought she was going to do the abracadabra on her ass.
I'm going to take out my...
Right. My third leg. My third leg will make it happen. My third leg will make it happen. As our producer goes, you can't see us, but he slams his foot down on the floor like it's his third leg, right? So he thought his third Ghanaian leg was going to keep her from being who she was. I ran laughing at her. He thought that was going to switch up some stuff, and it didn't switch up anything. All it did was make her do more stuff. Look, she went and bought the damn house. After they got together, lost her job, he came and started paying all the mortgage and everything and all the bills and mowing the lawn and scrubbing the floors with toothbrushes and scrubbing the bath and cooking and working till 10:30 at night, coming home. And because see, the first thing he said was, I told him, I said, baby, we gonna call. I started saying Maria because I'm not doing none of that.
No.
We gonna call somebody because I ain't cleaning. You want me to scrub what?
With my what?
Then he says, I'm not making fun of you. But then he says, I wash clothes. I have this thing about white towels, white sheets, white everything. He says, I love white. To me, it makes me feel clean. I said, cool. He says, for instance, and then he touches me and he almost got smacked for real because it was the first time that I met him. He takes his hand and he puts it on my thigh and runs his hand up like towards my, and he says, I will even wash your underwear. And I'm like, you don't take your damn finger off my thigh. You gonna draw back a nub. He said, when I am in something, I am committed. I am committed to that woman. I said, that's really good. But the next time you meet somebody,
you need to put your finger on their thigh.
And you need to make sure that she is committed to the same process that you committed to.
I don't even understand why y'all didn't have this conversation. I really don't even know how you got there. I'm sorry. I don't know you, and I'm not shaming you, in any kind of way. I just don't know how you got there. What made you say, I'm going to commit myself to this person? If they weren't exhibiting any of those.
Because he thought he could change her. And then the first conversation was, the first part of it actually was, that he would come home late every night. He said, and she would not cook for me. And I did not understand why she would not cook for me. She should have food, warm food. He said, at least she could have warm food. And I was like, did she make warm food for you from the beginning? He was like, well, no. Then she wasn't going to make warm food for you towards the end. So.
In the middle, around the sides, up the back.
Best you not up the back.
She wasn't going to do it, boo.
She wasn't going to do it.
I'm sorry.
She wasn't going to do it. I mean, just real talk. Real talk, she wasn't going to do it. So now that's an example of somebody who was committed to something that he had no damn business being committed to.
At all.
There was nothing to be committed to. But by the same token, then you have these other people who ain't committing to nothing. You meet these guys, and I know because, I'm dating. And you say, hey, look, on October 2nd, there's a concert. You think we can go?
Well, see, that's kind of far.
That's kind of far. It depends on, right? See, my
Fall,
work schedule.
Autumn.
If it's raining. All that old bullshit. Can you go or can't you go?
School starts.
Nigga,
you're not in school.
I might have a pimple on my nose.
It'll be going.
Something. That dude, as soon as I see people start to do that, I'm done.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, you can tell me whether or not, I start saying something bad. You know whether or not you're going to work on October 2nd. So you can tell me that. Okay, so when we come back, we're going to continue to talk about commitment and maybe even in relationships. Go to the bar on the side, the red bar on the side right there on the right side, Subscribe to that. Then go and send us a friend request or actually like That's Just Lola on Facebook. We'll be right back with more commitment or not commitment with that.